Hey, good morning everybody. Jesse, Southern Reels Fishing, and it is a Thursday and I am so stoked to be out on the water today. The reason I decided to come is I looked at the forecast for the next week out, and this is pretty much the only day that's going to be fishable. It's supposed to be windy this weekend. So I took off work and I came out here and called my buddy Jim. Of course, he's retired. He can come out whenever he wants, lucky bastard. We're going to do some tog fishing. It was nice and brisk this morning, but it's supposed to be calm winds, pretty decent current. The coefficient's about 80. But the biggest thing that I'm excited for today is I finally got my new rod here that I thought about a while back. And it's got the typical low profile bait caster on it like I would always use. But if you look down the length of this thing, it is very long. Actually, it is a 11-foot 6-inch surf blank that this rod was built on. And a friend of mine, Dan Craig, custom rod builder who just moved into this area last fall, pretty much built this rod for me. And the whole thought of this came from being out here doing what we're doing right now, trying to fish pilings in a boat, and it's frustrating. The trolling motor is very good at spot locking, but it gets a little confused in the swirls and stuff around these pilings and currents sometimes. It's a little risky being that close to the pilings. So Dan over there at FISHDCSTIX, me and him have been talking for a while. He wanted to build a rod, you know, do something for me, so I threw this idea at him, and we went back and forth on the specs for quite a while and settled on this one right here. And it's a nice, stiff, lightweight surf rod. Basically, it's got small eyelets on it. It's set up for a bait caster. Just to give you a good look at what he did here, it's got his nice emblem on it, and it's called a Southern Reels Big Jigger. That's what I call it. I don't know what else to call it, but anyway, we're gonna give it a shot, see if we can catch some tautog. Wish us luck. See, right here's the perfect example. It's a little sketchy getting any closer to these pilings. Just being able to reach out and get up behind this piling like this is exactly why I wanted this rod. This is basically a rod that I couldn't get in the store. That's where the custom rod builder comes in. So I can be this far away and still reach out and get right up behind these pilings. I thought it was way over here, but it won't. It was just the current. Come on, come out of there. What's wrong? I do have another 4-ounce weight on this one. Forgot about that.
You kept your weight? You kept your hook?
Oh, this is the other pole. So I wouldn't have to retie, I just grab my other pole. There we go.
Got it? Put the tog. It's actually fighting back.
Just trying to get him up out of that cover. It's not a big one. Wet the gloves. Gotcha.
That's a decent size one.
15 3/4, just like last week. See, buddy. And yes, I wet my gloves, people, so don't freak out. He touched them with gloves on. And another bite. Another one right back to back. You're going back in. See ya. Might be rocky, but it ain't fishy. Right when I was talking crap.
Looks like a decent one.
And if I can get him up out of that structure, there we go. He was banging all into that rock. Yep, 15 1/2. Well, y'all, it's pretty anyway. Hey, buddy. Uh-oh, got one. It might be finally. See, we're on the side of the boat. We were fishing.
It wasn't even,
Oh, that might be a keeper.
No.
You don't think?
Size. I guarantee you we're the ones that in the crab, so. Oh, no.
We'll never know. That was definitely a bite. Yep. Oh, that feels like a decent one too. Good land.
Two-hander? Oh, fighting the current, that's why.
It's for effect.
Well, they're all the same size.
A little bit farther back that way it seems. God, I hooked that one good.
Yeah.
That was a good hook set there. Better than nothing though. Hey, buddy. Oh, there we go.
Uh-oh.
Yep, he's in it. Come on out of there. Get out of it. Get out of it. There he goes. He's clear. That feels weird, man. Heck, that's a sheephead. Is that a sheephead? Oh, no, that's a black drum. Huh. Didn't expect that. No wonder it felt weird.
Did that thing even fight?
It did it first, and then it was like pulling dead weight. Oh, get in there. I got it, man. I'm good. Fish. Black drum today. That surprised me. They have some pretty tough lips too. Come on. All right, he gotta be 16.
19.
And he is 19 3/4. So he's going in the live well. Yep, got you that time. Give him this way. Get out from under that structure. All right. Gotcha. We're in the right spot.
You might make it.
Yeah, he is bigger looking out of the water. Pinch to tail. He is 16 1/4. Finally a keeper. Barely. So I feel bad keeping the guy, but actually not at all. I want some
Mine's a keeper too.
I want some Tautog tacos. Let's keep drum buddy in there. Uh-oh. I didn't know you had a fish. All quiet.
I don't want to jinx it.
Toefish. Toefish. Toefish.
That's a keeper.
There you go, bro. Heck yeah, man. That's a nice one, man. Rig up my other pole here. I need to catch one on this thing. What is he?
17 1/2.
Ah, bastard. Just had to get a bigger one, didn't you? Hey, this is what I built this rod for. Just to be able to reach out and do this. Which would actually be much more beneficial sheephead fishing. I'm sure it works for Tautog as well. Yep. That's a bite.
That one too.
That's fighting pretty good. Doubled up.
Mine's bigger. Woo! Wrong rig.
Man, I felt like a monster on this pole. That was crazy. That's awesome. Doubled up, man. Let's see, mine is 15. Pretty fish. Males, at least. We're catching a lot more males today than females. See, buddy. Yep, same here. Yep, got him.
I got one.
Oh, no way, no way.
That was a good bite too.
See ya. They're taking it just literally as soon as it hits the bottom. I mean, it's like almost want your rod tip down. Set.
We got this idea. Oh, sorry.
Good land. Oh, it's a big one.
Yeah.
It's big.
Not in that pole.
It's big.
Everything's big in that pole.
No, this is the shorter one.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I put the other one up. I don't really need it right here. Oh, easy on the gel coat, man. Dang.
I got you beat.
It ain't a competition, man, unless mine's bigger.
That thing's almost 20. What? Look at it.
What? You want me to net them? This one here is 17.
I know mine's 18.
Good, y'all.
Oh, wait. He's got to straighten out.
That's good. Big enough for the live well. Alright guys, this is what you call a good Tautog bite right here. Took us a while to find them today, but man, when we did, it has been awesome. Pretty much get it to the bottom as quick as you can and be ready, because they're on it. There's something down there. Still a beautiful fish though.
I tell you, next time piling eyes better for me.
I got you. I got you, little guy. See you, little girl. They're on up. Sorry about that.
Oh, it stopped.
I just had a bite.
You did?
Yeah.
There you go.
They're still there. There's the lips on that one. I'd say we can move on down, but I'm almost scared to leave.
I know.
There's a hole in between these two pilings here. I'm getting pretty consistent hits.
Good?
Yep. Feels pretty good too. Maybe a keeper? Nah. 16 and a quarter. All right, hey guys, we just got back into Lynnhaven Inn and we had a ball out there by the bridge. It definitely took us a while to find some good action, but we definitely got on some before it was over. I got one nice keeper drum, black drum actually, out of the mix, and we both got our limits of tog, so it was a good day, definitely. We're gonna throw some soft plastics out here real quick in Lynnhaven just to see if there are any trout hanging around before we call it a day. Might as well since we're here. So anyway, that's what's up.